Hi everyone, so I'm just heading out for a quick overnight wild camp. I'm heading towards the Black Mountains, which are out to my right there. Doing something a little bit different this time because I am running. As you can see, got my running shoes on, and shorts, and basically I've managed to get my wild camping an overnight kit down to a small enough and light enough package that it's not too uncomfortable to run in. So I've decided to pretty much combine two of the things I enjoy doing, running and wild camping, and doing it like this. So it's about, I left about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've just been going about 20 minutes now, and even though it's the end of September, nearly October, it's really warm today. It was a lot sunnier earlier on, but it's clouded over a bit now. It's a bit more comfortable because it's still probably about 20 degrees, which is quite unusual for this time of year, but nice nonetheless. Even though I am running, I'm not running at anywhere near the intensity that I would be during a normal training run. I'm walking a lot of the uphills, definitely the steeper and longer ones, and taking things a bit easier in general. I've got plenty of time to get to where I intend to camp, so I'm not really in a rush. And also carrying a bigger pack that I'm used to and heavier, it does slow me down just a little bit. I've also got a race in a week, so I'm not going to tire myself out doing this. You'll also notice that I am using poles, and one of the reasons for that is I need one to pitch my shelter for tonight, which is a new shelter I got. I'll be showing you that later. And the second reason that is that obviously with a heavier pack and taking things a bit easier, it's nice to just have a bit more stability, because this pack obviously does bounce around a bit more than a lightweight 5 litre vest pack, which I'm used to. And obviously with walking most of the uphills, these can come in handy. So I've reached the summit of Weinbach, the highest point in the Black Mountains, just in time to see the sun just dip below the horizon. A little spot there, it's literally just gone down. I'm about just under 3 hours in, and I've covered just over 10 miles. So like I said before, taking it easy. I've got maybe another half hour to go before I reach my intended camp spot. Hopefully I'll be able to find a decent place. If I can't, I can always go to the Bothy, which is a bit further down the valley. It's been good going so far. It's been a nice temperature, just starting to cool off a little bit now, and the ground has been nice and dry, which helps a lot. So just gonna finish up. It's a nice gentle downhill from here, and I'll see you at my camp spot hopefully. So as you can see, I have pitched my tarp, and this is a new shelter for me. It's the Six Moon Designs Day Shoot tarp. It's also the first time I've used a tarp type shelter, a single wall. So I've got that set up with my trekking pole, and you can see there just about. So I've pitched pretty much where I thought I would be. I'm right next to a small stream, and it's a really nice spot. I'm quite close to the path, which is just the other side of the stream, but I don't think that will be a problem. But I'm just going to get some food on. I've got the usual freeze-dried meal. This time it is the Adventure Food, I think spaghetti bolognese, which is quite tasty, but doesn't have the most calories per meal. So I've also got a pudding, I think rice pudding with apples from Extreme Adventure Foods, which I'm going to try. I don't normally use puddings or have puddings, but I thought I'd give one a go, and this is a good enough opportunity to do it. I've collected some water, so I'm good to go. Just gonna get some boiling now, have some food, and then once that's all done, I'll get in my sleeping bag and see you in the morning. Good morning. So it's 7 o'clock and I've just woken up. Had a pretty good night's sleep. It was a nice quiet night. It has just started to rain a little bit now, and it's pretty grey outside. So I'm just trying to decide what to do, or at least what order to do it in. I might skip porridge for breakfast, just have some cereal bars, and then just head back again, taking it easy. I need to collect some water first. So I thought I'd just take a few moments to show you around my camp spot. So I came from there last night, and that's the main path running along down this valley. You've got a stream here just alongside the path, and another smaller one running down here. And this area in the middle is nice, fairly flat, grassy, comfortable. So I just had a little wander around here trying to find a nicer spot. I settled on here, so it's a little bit flatter. It's on a bit of a slope down that way and back, but it was alright. I didn't slide off too much during the night. And this is the Six Moon Designs Day Shoots tarp. It was really simple to pitch, really easy to get a tight pitch on it as well. So you can see there. And I've pitched the back of it facing this way, just so any people coming up the path, I'll have a bit more, they won't be able to see in so easily. And you can see in there I've got my ground sheet, which is just a flat ground sheet. Felt it was a little bit small, so I may have to get a bigger one for use with this tarp. Then I've got my mat, which is the Exped Sinmat UL7, and my sleeping bag, which is a Rab Infinity 300. And I was very warm last night, no problems with warmth. It wasn't that cold, probably about 9 or 10 degrees at the coldest, I'd imagine. So I was toasty warm in that. And then I've got this big sort of
porch vestibule space, and at the back behind my sleeping bag is all my rucksack and kit. I'll just show you with the beak down, that's the level of cover you get. It's pretty sheltered anyway with the beak down. And like I said, it was a very quiet, calm night. Just a few spots of rain this morning, so no problems with that at all. I'm just going to collect some water now from the little stream just by here, and once I do that, again, not entirely sure what I'll do, but I'll do something. So it's about 9 o'clock now. I left my campsite about 10 minutes ago, and I'm just going to pretty much head straight back by the quickest way. I did think about doing a bit of exploring over that way, but with the race coming up in 5 days, I don't want to do too much, so I'm just going to have a steady plod all the way back, enjoying the lovely sunshine which has come out. It's nice after the slightly grey, drizzly start we had first thing, and I didn't really have any breakfast, just a cereal bar which I'm going to top up with some energy gels and bars and things as I go, so it should be right. It's probably just a couple of hours back. I took quite a bit of time taking some pictures back at the campsite, which is why it took so long to get going. But nice, relaxed start to the day, and just gonna keep plugging away, but there's not going to be much more excitement going on, so I think I'll probably wrap this video up here and say thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll join me on my next one.